Joined by the head coach of the Youngstown State Penguins and Jared Calhoun, and student athletes Adrian Nelson and Dwayne Cohill. We'll have Coach make an opening statement, then we'll have questions for the student athletes. When you want to ask a question, please raise your hand, and we'll get a microphone to you. Coach, go ahead.
Yeah, got to give NKU credit. I thought they came out and played a great game defensively. You know, the last couple of years they've been one of the best defensive teams in this league. They showed it again tonight. You know, it was a very tough game to get any sort of rhythm. There was a lot of fouls called both ways. So we're a team that, you know, has spurt ability. Didn't get that going tonight, but you got to give NKU a lot of credit.
Questions for either Adrian or Dwayne, please raise your hand. We'll get your microphone. Let's go to the gentleman from Channel 27. Name and affiliation, then go ahead, please.
Ryan Allison, WKBN. Coach, can you talk a little bit about the guy to your right? I mean, you're down 22 points in the second half. You cut it to a 4-point game. He had a big part of that.
Yeah, I think if he doesn't foul out, I think it could have been a different outcome. You know, that was a big momentum change when he got that fifth foul. But really all of our guys, Ryan, you know, you've seen the transformation of this program. You know, historically, we haven't been in positions that we've won a league title. These guys, I said, you got nothing to be ashamed of. You know, you accomplished a lot, won a regular season title. You know, it's a lot to keep your head up high, and Dwayne was a big part of that.
Next question for the student athletes, please. Raise your hand right there in the back. Go ahead. Name and affiliation, please.
Joel Wetzel, Youngstown Vindicator. Dwayne, then Adrian. Just the first half, defensively, what was NKU doing to kind of keep you guys in check, and then what clicked out of halftime that you were able to start mounting that comeback?
I think in the first half, they were very active, you know, using their length, you know, being active with their hands, playing in passing lanes, and just swarming to the ball. I don't think we made enough plays, you know, off the ball movement. We were stagnant in the first half. And, you know, we took some tough shots, you know, early in the clock, and then late in the clock, too, we didn't really get enough movement to where we can get an open shot. So I think they did a great job in the first half of, you know, being active. And then I think second half we kind of settled in and finally understood, like, we got to move through the zone, you know, just get some passing, get some cutting, and then we can get some open shots. I think it just came down to defense, though.
Yeah, I just agree with Dwayne. Their defense really had us stagnant offensively. And I feel like they got a lot of second chance points, and I feel like that was a lot on me. I lost the rebound battle 17-13, so a lot of that's on me in the first half. But, yeah, they're a great defensive team, and we just couldn't get going.
Next questions for Dwayne and Adrian, please. Further questions for the student athletes? Go ahead.
Dwayne, there's a lot of us at Youngstown State that hope this isn't your last basketball game, that there's still some basketball in front of you. But can you kind of, you know, reflect now that this tournament run is over, the impact that you guys have had, this group has had on the city of Youngstown and the community? I mean, you had people traveling from Youngstown State. That hasn't happened in this league for a long time.
I mean, I think Coach hit on it. You know, we changed, you know, the narrative of what Youngstown basketball is, and that was our goal. You know, when I came here, me and Coach Kyle, we talked about, you know, trying to get to that tournament, trying to change the narrative of what Youngstown basketball is. And, you know, last year I think we were like 19 and 14 or something like that, whatever it was. And then, you know, this summer we just said we got to build, we got to get some pieces, bringing in the transfers, Adrian, Bryce, Brandon, and Malik. And I think getting those extra guys, you know, some older experience helped us a lot. And, I mean, you see, like you said, our fans traveled 5 hours. You said it don't happen. So hopefully we could build a culture here. Hopefully we started to build a culture, and we're going to try to keep it going.
I really don't think we have anything to hang our heads about. I feel like we did a great job just changing the culture. Like Dwayne said, we just came in and worked hard every day. We stayed together. Of course, it was hard with all the transfer guys coming in, learning each other, learning each other's personality and stuff. But throughout the year, going through adversity and stuff, kind of like how we face today, we always just stuck together, and we put in the work every day. So there's really nothing to be upset about. We still have more basketball ahead.
Any more questions for Dwayne or Adrian? Right down here in the front. We'll get one more for the guys, and then back to the locker room.
Hi, my name is Michael from the Sports Journalism Capital Program. This is a question for anybody. So after this loss, what would you guys like learn or reflect on going into the off season?
Yeah, we would reflect on you know, a lot of memories. Sports create a lot of memories. Sports provide hope for people. I think in the city of Youngstown, you saw a lot of kids, you saw a lot of fans rally together around our team. Our team has been very committed to the city, whether it's United Way. These guys have done a lot of community work, and sports bring people together, and I think you saw that today. So that's what I think, you know, our group will reflect on, more than wins and losses. You know, these guys will be friends the rest of their lives.
Yeah. For me, you know, like Coach said, reflecting on memories, reflecting on the time, you know, we shared the ups, the downs, the days that we all wanted to beat each other up, you know, the days that we was button heads, everything. Like, I ain't really going to think about how many points I scored or how many points somebody had, like, or the wins or losses, really. I'm going to think about, you know, coming into practice every day, them guys looking around, seeing everybody ready to get better, you know, Coach Cal getting on us, pushing us, everything like that. So, you know, it's tough losing. It's tough that, you know, our season ended like this. You know, we had bigger dreams, bigger hopes, but we still got an NIT, and we're going to do something. We're going to do something. That's all.
Yeah, I'll just say I just really reflect on my last year of college basketball. Just really enjoying it. Just getting another opportunity for a coach and to build one more chance at brotherhood for my last year of college. And even though some days it wasn't the best, of course, but we still had fun. I still enjoy my time and just love playing the game of basketball, so I can't complain.
Adrian, Dwayne, we'll let you go on that, guys. Congratulations on a wonderful season. Best of luck in the NIT. Further questions for Coach right here in the front? Thanks, guys.
Bob McDonald, Horizon Roundtable. As I mentioned, this isn't exactly the end of the road yet. You still have the NIT to play. When you're looking at that and not really sure who exactly you're going to be playing, what kind of lessons can you take from this game and from the season in general to go into that NIT bid?
Yeah, I think, you know, right now, Bob, first of all, thanks for all you do. Last couple weeks, you know, or really last week, you know, we've had tons of time to get ready for NKU. I've enjoyed listening to your podcasts and you guys' takes. We need more coverage on the Horizon League. You guys do a great job. You know, I just think we got to give these guys a couple days off, figure out where we're going. Probably won't host, probably go to a Power 5 somewhere in the Midwest. Who that will be, I have no idea. But, you know, not a lot of teams play this type of defense that NKU plays. So I don't know how much time we'll reflect on it. You know, I think it's an emotional time. Losing's tough. Certainly the season we've had, winning a regular season title and having the most wins in the league and then losing in the semis, you know, it's tough. So we'll take a few days off and then get back to work, Bob, and, you know, hopefully make the league proud. You know, we're going to have 2 teams, maybe 3 or 4 teams playing. You know, we'll see what happens in the CIT, but we'll have an NCAA tournament team, we'll have an NIT team, and then hopefully a couple more will decide to play postseason. I think it's a great thing for these kids.
Next question for Coach Calhoun right here.
Hi, Jared. Matt from the Horizon Roundtable as well. NKU had a lot of players that have been here before. Actually, I think Darren mentioned that the players that were on the floor when they finished that game were all part of that championship loss last year, where your only player that had actually been here came from that same NKU team.
Yep.
How much was that a factor in the way
I
this
think
game
it's a big
started?
deal. Any coach that says it's not, I don't believe that. I think experience is huge in this environment. There's no doubt about it. You know, they lost a very tough game last year. I watched that game. So we knew, you know, I knew as a coach what we were up against. Just wish we'd have played a little better. You know, it's one thing to lose, but, you know, to not play your best, I think that's what's tough. You know, we're certainly better than what we showed, but you got to give those guys credit. I thought the best thing NKU did was rebound the ball. I thought they were relentless on the glass. And, you know, if they do that, they're going to be a tough out.
1 or 2 more for Coach. Let's go back to the back over here.
Jared, Malik only plays, I think, 3 minutes in the second half. Just how much that kind of hurts, especially with
Yeah, I
Dwayne
mean,
Fowler
you get, you know, one of the best players fouls out with 5:40 to go, and then Malik's ankle was totally, you know, he gave us everything he had. He could barely run up and down in the second half. So that's part of the game. You know, when you get late in the season, Joel, you know, you really need a lot of breaks. You know, I've been part of these things. You know, I'm a younger coach, but I've been a head coach for 11 years. So I've seen a lot of different things happen. And you got to have a little bit of luck. You know, you certainly got to be injury-free. And we were pretty nicked up. Malik's a really good player. That didn't help.
One more. Everybody good?
Yeah,
Coach,
you bet.
congratulations on a great season. Best of luck in the NIT.